Hey, welcome to part 10 of It's Gonna Be Okay, a series for anyone who is scared or confused or overwhelmed by the information you're seeing out there on the internet, Facebook groups, social media, news articles, whatever. Together we're going through some of the scariest, most polarizing topics about healthy homes, and I'm letting you know why, even though it is true, there is no easy button. Everything is going to be okay. And I know it's going to be okay because it was eventually okay for me and my family whenever we went through this too. In part 10, let's talk about luxury vinyl plank, LVP. I know that you've heard it always fails, that if you put it on a slab on grade, that it's always going to create mold underneath. Well, just like episodes 1 through 9, this one has a few layers, so let's get started. First, the off-gassing concern. This is a legitimate concern for some products, especially if someone has multiple chemical sensitivities or is really concerned with VOCs. Cheaper vinyl flooring can contain phthalates and other compounds that do off-gas, especially in the first few weeks after installation. This is why certifications exist and matter. Floor Score certification, Green Guard Gold, these are third-party verified limits on VOC emissions. They're testable standards that you can rely on, but they also have their limitations. Even so, it's a great place to consider starting. A certified low VOC LVP installed with adequate ventilation is a different product than bargain option with no third-party certification. But it is still a synthetic product. If that doesn't meet your goals, then don't use it. If it kind of meets your project goals, i.e. meets the budget but not the content, then you got a decision to make. There are tons of other options for flooring. Even laminate can be a good, cost-effective option with less exposures. Now, the slab on grade question, because this one comes up constantly. Is LVP installed on slab always going to create mold? The answer is no. But here is what has to be true for that to be the case. The slab has to actually be properly dried and cured before installation. We know concrete releases moisture after it's poured. When you install flooring over it too soon and you trap that moisture, then you're going to have an issue. And that's not an LVP problem. That's a timing and a process problem. And you got to manage your indoor relative humidity. LVP does not create moisture, but it can trap moisture that is already there. From high humidity interior, from a slab that wasn't ready, from a vapor barrier that wasn't installed correctly, etc., etc., etc. Control the moisture. Choose a certified product. Install it correctly over prepared surface. LVP on slab is not inherently a mold risk. Remember, you do have choices for flooring, but never make any choice out of fear. No matter what's under your feet, I just want you to know, it's going to be okay. I promise.